Thank you so much. I'm sorry. I'm trying to start my 3 minutes early. Sorry about that. I'm very excited to be here. This is an honor to be present. I want to ask you a question. Were you the house that everybody went to? Your mama was the one that cooked, and that's where you went. Well, at our house, it was kind of like that. I was born in 1968. My parents started their ministry, their work in 1965. And I was born into a place where everybody came. My parents raised over 75 young people in our home. They took a 2-bedroom house and turned it into a 9-bedroom home. They wrote a book once called Room in Our Hearts, Room in Our Home. I didn't make that up. And I'm just thinking about how that all happened and how I didn't want to have anything to do with it. But everybody wanted to have something to do with me and my mom and my daddy. So I thought it must be something to this thing. I better figure it out because mom wasn't going to let me leave anyway. And so we continued to do this thing called ministry. And I learned that it was important to connect with people in the home. And so what they did was take that same concept and turn it into what we call the neighborhood Christian centers, where we serve over 70,000 people every year, but we do it from a neighborhood focus. And so what we wanted to do was begin to turn around where we were in the communities that we already serve and begin to bring our ministry, our services back to the neighborhood proper. And that's when we decided that we were already in certain zip codes and we needed to be in Orange Mound. Orange Mound, of course, is a blighted community that we partnered with Second Presbyterian Church to go into that community as neighbors, not as people coming in telling folks what to do, but coming in a neutral place where folks can come in and share at the house and work together to make a difference. One of the women that's helping us with this project said, we live in gated communities. We live in gated communities, and our neighbors live in communities with boarded up homes. And so we said, you know what, we can make a difference. We can change this. And so what we did is we brought in a contractor that lives in Orange Mound and brought that contractor and his friends to go in and rehab this home that you'll find on the corner of Carnes and Sims, and you see a beautiful home rehabilitated so that we can invest in that neighborhood and invest in that community. There's a garden there. You'll see places where you can practice sewing. We have our workforce development programs. There are job skills training, and we'll have our Bible studies and our ongoing mentoring. And it's a place that we can say, I'm going to the house. Just like I remember. I want to have Miss Luckett to stand. She's one of our graduates from our West program. And I want you to know she can cook some greens. Come on over to the house. All right.